Hello, I'm Michael Gordon and welcome to my channel. I'm glad to see you back. Now, what I think is really important is chat box. It's really, these bots are really going to be very important in the future, and I'm going to actually show you how to make money with them. Now, first of all, let's talk about what these chat boxes are. Basically, they're a way of actually having conversations with artificial intelligence, and it scours the internet to provide you with basically not necessarily accurate, but it sounds like a human-centered speech when it's communicating with you. And I think this is such an important and revolutionary development, because there's so many important things that we need humans to actually provide answers to, but right now it's actually very time-consuming, costly, and sometimes ineffective. I'll give an example. Right now, let's say you have a product and you need someone to actually provide product descriptions on thousands of items. Right now you can do this, but it's going to be very costly. You have to hire people to actually write these descriptions, and it might take an enormous amount of time. Maybe you have to actually outsource it to someone in a different country. That could also be very time consuming, costly. What I suspect will happen is you can input a brief description of some of your products or services, and I believe that someone could actually provide, I believe that AI could actually provide much more detailed descriptions of what you're offering. Another great thing about AI is blog posts. Blog posts take so much time, especially if you have some kind of if you have a business that really doesn't require original thinking, like a law firm, for instance. Let's say you want to write a blog post about some matter of the law that basically is not really controversial, and a lot of people really already have talked about this issue at length. It would be great to have AI write the blog post, and basically you could edit it in a way that actually makes a bit more sense, make it polished. But basically, AI is going to serve as a foundation for starting the blog post and getting the ideas out there. In a way, AI, these chat boxes, are going to make our life a lot more simple in a lot of ways, because I think that what happens is that it basically serves as the foundation for writing more detailed posts later. So I think that that's an incredible development. Another issue that a lot of businesses will be able to take advantage of with regard to AI, these chat boxes, is the ability to provide way better customer service than they have in the past. And I think one of the major reasons a lot of people are frustrated with customer service is that both the robots that are in existence today, that when you call up a number, it says, oh, please say 1 or 2 or 3, the robots don't actually comprehend any kind of difficult or answer that isn't programmed into it. Now, if we're moving towards an AI world where the robot is able to interpret a lot of what you're saying, you're going to be able to get customer service answers that actually are fast and actually answer your questions. And that's actually quite different from today, where a lot of people are frustrated by hold times to talk to an actual agent, and the fact that robots today are not able to really accurately understand what you're asking for. So that's a huge leap in the right direction when that happens. Another way that these chat boxes are going to be incredible is in the future, you'll be able to literally make thousands of emails, but instead of just spamming people with all the same answers, you'll be able to literally create thousands of different ad campaigns or messages for the different clients, and it will all be tailored to their different demographic needs. And as a result, it's probably more likely to be read and responded to. And I think that's a huge leap forward. That's going to allow you to make a ton more money, because your customers won't think of it as just one giant spam where it's just generic junk sent to everybody. People in this era like things that are individualized, and so if you're able to use a chat box and AI in order to create individualized ad campaigns and messages to thousands of different clients, I think they're definitely going to appreciate that. A lot of people don't realize this, but in business, one of the most expensive parts of the business is labor costs. Anything that we can do to reduce labor costs is actually a good thing, because the truth is labor is so expensive in the US. If we're able to streamline things and allow things to just work so much easier without having to pay for a lot of excess labor, I think that allows for the business to work so much more efficiently. And not only that, but customers are not likely to actually have a negative view of the business either. For instance, if you have a customer service question and your AI actually answered the question and actually resolved it, maybe let's say get a refund, or they had a question if something is compatible, if the AI is able to answer it, you're not going to be upset that the business saved money. So it actually aligns the interests of both customer and the business. Now, there are some downfalls that exist with these chatbots, and people don't seem to realize it yet. The truth is, the chatbots are not able to arrive at conclusions independently. They're scouring the internet trying to find the best answers, but these answers are not necessarily the most accurate answers, as everybody discovered, and sometimes they could actually lead to bizarre outcomes. So humans are still needed. It's really important that when technology is used, it never really eliminates humans entirely. It basically just allows for their job to be done a lot easier. For instance, if you're using the AI to create the blog posts, it basically is allowing you to get it done a lot faster, but you're still not eliminating humans entirely. You're using the humans to edit the article and to just proofread it and to make sure that things in there actually are accurate and make sense. So I think that people always think that robots are taking away jobs. In reality, if you think about it, people enjoy the idea of perhaps editing and fact-checking something the computer wrote more than just starting from scratch. Starting from scratch is really hard because it's hard to actually get a sense of the pattern, the foundation. That's really difficult. Number two, I think that it's going to be a battle between who actually codes these AI the best. Some people will be able to code it in such a way that the AI is able to find more accurate information and try to get a sense of what you're asking. And also, speed is really essential in these things. Whoever has the fastest AI that's the most accurate is going to win the battle. And number three, I think that it's always easy to think that this kind of new technology solves all the problems. I don't think we've actually even quite gotten to the point where we've thought about the unknown problems that will exist with this. I can imagine situations where someone asks a question on the AI and maybe the AI solves it in a way that's bizarre, or maybe hurts the reputation of a business, or costs a lot of money, or makes mistakes like refunds a big purchase for no reason. So it is going to be a really important development to try to make sure that while AI can actually simplify tasks, that it doesn't cause more damage at the same time. I can also imagine cases where there will be more and more newspaper articles made by AI, but that doesn't necessarily mean that those articles will be higher quality. I think we can actually tell when it's written that way. In fact, this YouTube video was partially created by AI. I actually used the AI in order to develop the script. So that's the first indication that AI is becoming big. Michael Gordon is using it in this video. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Click like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So if I wasn't clear enough in terms of how you can use the chatbots to actually make money, you can use it to make YouTube videos with the script. You can make blog posts. You can save money on customer service costs by having a robot answer a lot of your questions. And you can actually just use it to streamline a lot of the product descriptions. If you have a store on the internet, use this to actually just create product descriptions and then edit them. And it shows you that you're actually able to streamline and reduce a lot of costs. It's an amazing thing that we're able to do in 2023.